gas station show.
Yeah, ay. Whoa. Yeah, ay.
Ayy, see me, I'm a legend in these streets, yeah.
Streets, boy.
If you need some game, to come to me, yeah. Watch us turn y'all boys to men, y'all gon' see, yeah. Help them get some money, build their legacy, yeah. Whoa, see me, I'm a legend in these streets, yeah. If you need some game, to come to me, yeah. Watch us turn y'all boys to men, yeah, you gon' see, yeah. Help them build some money, build their legacy, yeah. Ayy, said it's the gas station show, yeah. Whoa, we got that gas for your soul, yeah. Ayy, you need some game, this where you go, ayy. Whoa, you need some game, this where you go, ayy. We're not new to this, we've been true to this. We pulling out the slabs, just the lane switch. When them boys get mad, they get dangerous. Lil' homie, watch your backs, don't miss your angles. Said it's the gas station show, whoa, whoa. We got that gas for your soul, ayy. Whoa, said it's the gas station show, ayy. Hey, we got that gas for you.
Welcome to the Gas Station Podcast. Welcome to another episode of the Gas Station Podcast, man. You know, I want to thank everybody who coming in. What it do, my dog? What's happening? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We just out here, just another day, man. You know, it's Tuesday, so you know today it's called Tea Tuesday, man. It's Tea Tuesday, man. You know, I'm gonna give up the tea today on what I think about all this shit that's going on the internet, what's going on live. What's up, nephew? I see you in the building. You understand me? I'm gonna give y'all what I feel about all these niggas talking about each other. You know, these niggas gossiping. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of shit going on the internet today, and I'm gonna give y'all my perspective on a lot that's going on. You know, they talking about earn your leisure. You know, those brothers, you know, this got their platform, you know, now they got caught up in some scam shit, you know, or they had some guys that was scammed or they end up doing some scamming on their podcast. And I'm gonna give y'all my take on that and what I think about it. We're gonna talk about DJ Envy and him and them scamming. Them they talk about his buddy was doing some scamming. I'm gonna give y'all my take on that. And you know, just you know, they got Jay Morrison, and you know, he was one of the first that came to these platforms. I'm gonna give y'all my take on Jay Morrison and probably a few other people that I think that I listen to, that I like some. You know, all of these guys out here just basically doing the same thing that I'm trying to put forth and do, and I'm gonna give y'all my take on what I think about what they doing and how they are going to you know what, you know, just what I think, you know, and everybody is building and learning and growing. And with that being said, you know, we're gonna take off and we're gonna talk about. Make sure that y'all tap in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to Legacy Moves. Make sure that y'all be a part of the community, man. Make sure y'all start sharing, liking. You know, make sure that y'all start building. Make sure y'all start commenting. If y'all are trying to grow in the community, just don't be like in the church, you know, just come and sit in the back of the church, just say you went to church. You understand me? You know, you have to be interactive if you want this to help you grow, to help you build, to help you become successful. You understand me? And so, you know, if you need any help with anything, you make sure that you inbox me. And you know, right now my platform is very small, so you know, I can reach out to people. I can reach out and help. Or if you have any questions, or you need any help developing anything or putting something together, and you just want my opinion on, you know, and you can utilize some things that I help you and Some things you may not need. You might have to discard some things, but you know I give you my best because the goal here is not to develop me, not to get me, but to get you guys in order. And with me getting you guys in order, I naturally get me in order because once they see your success, my success naturally grows. So my goal is to see your success, and your goal should be to see my success. That's how a relationship always should be. Instead of looking at, I don't look at, hey, as long as I get successful, that's all it's for. No. A relationship, our relationship with your husband and wife, with your boyfriend and girlfriend, you understand me, with your teammates, in business, your goal should be, hey, I'm gonna make this motherfucker successful. In return, he's gonna make you successful. It's gonna reciprocate back to you. So everything that I'm doing is to help you guys be successful, and through that success, you understand me, I naturally become successful. So my goal as a teacher is to develop my students. My goal as a leader is to develop my followers. My goal in totality is to create a community of successful people. You understand me? And so that's the goal. That's the goal. That's the intent. That's what we're working towards. And I don't want no bunch of people who just sitting here listening. I want people who are sitting here growing and building and taking this information I'm giving and putting in practice. You understand me? So today a little gossip day. Today is called Tea Tuesdays, man. Make sure to tell, I might pat now. You know what I'm saying? LeBron got Taco Tuesday. I got Tea Tuesdays. You feel me? So we're gonna talk to tea, man, and we're gonna talk about some situation with these brothers are going through, man. I don't so much care about the with envy with the car show, but I was watching Tony the Close and MZ, and I was watching their interview, and Envy said that he greeted the gentleman. They came in, but the gentleman skinned down $1 million check with his boy, but he didn't have nothing to do with it. He just greeted the guy when he came in, and that was it. But these two guys were supposed to be allegedly partners in business, and they officers are in the same place, and he said since he didn't, his name wasn't on the contract, his name wasn't on the check, he just was in the building, that the dude should have did his due diligence to before he signed his $1 million deal. And I get it. And I agree with it to a certain degree. But sometimes when your platform is so large, and sometimes when your platform, see, the thing about Envy and the Breakfast Club, that's the biggest platform, maybe hip hop platform, arguably, in the U.S. Everywhere hip hop platform, period. Far as commentary, and so and everybody, that is successful, especially in the hip hop community. The goal was to be on the Breakfast Club because of the notoriety and the success that the Breakfast Club had. And sometimes people can look at a platform that large, and they can just buy into the fact that Envy is in the building. Well, Envy's part of this. Envy can't be a scam. So if he's part of this, people, especially people who are laymen to business, or people who go to a lot of these seminars, is because they're laymen and they are looking to circumvent some of the steps, and so they're trying to go the elevator route to the top versus go the stair step route. And it was a saying the man said. He said, man, that there's two ways to get to the top of the building. It's the elevator and the stairs. Sometimes the elevator's out of order, and sometimes the elevator's full. But one place you can guarantee get to the top all the time is in the stairs. But a lot of people aren't willing to walk up the stairs for success. And so, and some people are, but it's a step process to success. And sometimes people look at names, figures, or trust because, I trusted because you did it with my boy. And I bought into certain things. I gave some money down for a concert one time, just on the strength because my boy was involved in it and ended up getting ripped off. But my boy ended up paying me back because I did it on the strength of him. You understand me? But you know what I'm saying? He really didn't have nothing to do with it. I had to really do, but he ended up paying me back. But a lot of times we do things on the strength of other people. So at the end of the day, do I hold envy totally culpable? No, but I do hold him culpable because I do give him about a 30% culpability. I do give him about 30% think that his fault because I get the other 70 to the other guy who ripped him off because apparently Emily didn't have anything with the profit or loss in that or anything to do with that in totality. But I do, but envy's not a layman. Envy is not a layman. What I mean by layman is just like, if I get into a fight and hit somebody in the face, probably gonna be a misdemeanor, maybe not even charged. They might break it up. But if Floyd Mayweather or Mike Tyson hit somebody, or if I tell them give a motherfucker a deal, or a licensed real estate agent gives a deal, the Floyd Mayweather, the Mike Tyson, the licensed real estate agent, the licensed insurance agent, those are considered as professionals. Well, I'm not a professional. Or the guy, I don't know whether the guy Envy had was considered as a professional or not. You understand me? But when they rip you off or the things don't work out as they play, he might not even have he might not be even trying to rip him off. He might just not win his plan. Because sometimes we plan things at risk and that shit just don't work out, pan out like we think that it's gonna pan out, and we automatically think a motherfucker ripped us off. When that don't be the case at all, that shit just didn't work. And we tried, but the shit just didn't work. And all of us had, if you've ever done business, had failed business adventures, or that's the reason why they are called risk. You understand me? If everybody was successful at every single business venture that they do, and then everybody would be in business. Business would be easy, but that's farthest from the truth, man. Only the cream rises to the top. Only the cream rises to the top. Everybody don't get to be the cream, man. Some of y'all are become the black coffee that goddamn sinks to the motherfucking bottom. You feel me? They didn't get stirred up good, man. They just sitting at the bottom at the end of the cup when you finish drinking. They still there. Them old kernels are laying down there at the bottom, man. You understand me? Sometimes it's like that. Unfortunately. It's been like that with me before. In my lifetime, and it's been some and I've had a bunch of creamy moments too that have made up for some of the bad investments, some of the misinformed investments, some of the investments I just jumped in because my buddy was doing it or because I saw somebody else successful. And shit, I didn't do no due diligence. I just jumped in just to jump in head first. You understand me? Because I've seen other people doing it. You understand me? A lot of times we do that because everybody else is doing it, we do it. You understand me? Without forethought, without doing any real investigation, without doing any real due diligence. And so shit like that happens. But like I said, with Envy and how large Envy's platform is, that is why I give him some fault to it too, because of the fact that he's too large, man. He's too big. He's too big of a name, especially on the platform, the Breakfast Club. They got too big of a platform for him not to get some blame in the matter. You understand me? And when you walk up, and when you walk up and greet a man, even though you ain't had shit to do with it, when you walk up and greet a man and the man see your office is in the same office with this other guy, you understand? You go out your way to greet this guy. You know what I'm saying? Real nonchalant, like you ain't got shit to do with it. You understand me? Now you trying to get so far away from like you ain't got shit to do with it. When you take it upon yourself to go out and greet this guy, you understand me? That kind of seals the deal on, oh man, this is a reputable, this is a great company, this is some people that I should be doing business with. This nigga on the Breakfast Club, man. If I do business with the Breakfast, I can brag and say that, man, I made millions of dollars with the joke on the Breakfast Club. You see what I'm saying? So you know that you had a part to play in it, even though you may not have a part to play on the fucking dotted line, man. And so that's my take on the situation with Envy, and then all of us, man. Even these shows and these podcasts and all of this stuff, man. We have to be conscious and cautious on how we moving in these situations, man. A lot of guys are, you know what I'm saying, and we go on and earn your leisure, content is hard to come up with. Content is hard to come up with. Content ain't easy to come up with, man. And so when you got a guy that, only so much investigation you can do, and especially with small black platforms, we so busy ready to denigrate each other and talk about it. Oh man, why you put that scam on there? Hey man, sometimes you just put the motherfucker on there you think it's success. Sometimes you ain't, you might not. Everybody can't do all that due diligence, man. We see a lot of shit on the surface, man. We hope this motherfucker's giving us some good information. We hope he's legit. We think he's legit. That's the reason why we put him on there. We think he's legit. We can't help what he do a year later or all this shit come to backwash him and make him look like, make his podcast because somebody that they put on their podcast end up getting in trouble for some fraud shit, man. There's a lot of shit going on out in these streets, man. And a lot of times, in my opinion, a lot of shit that we consider fraud or what the white folks come at us a fraud, man. Them white folks do that shit all the goddamn time, man. I'm just keeping 100, 1,000 with you white folks. So we so quick to denigrate a brother who might have got a little trouble on some fraud shit. Remember, let me tell you, some of them white folks probably doing that shit all the goddamn time, man. And with that being said, man, a lot of times black folks ain't got they T's crossed and they I's dotted all the time. So, or we don't have the education level, or we don't have the networking that these white folks got sometimes. And so, we figuring it out. We may be a few days late on our taxes. That's the some shit black folks do. Not intentionally. We ain't trying to be criminals. We ain't trying to get over on the system. We just trying to figure out a way to be successful because guess what? We so quick to denigrate each other and, oh, look at he done scammed, he done did this. Nah, man. You understand me? He trying to, you got a few people, now don't get me wrong, you got a few people who, that just legitimate, just straight up scumbags, man. You know, we got a few people that's just straight up scumbags. But all of us ain't just goddamn me. You know, just because we get fucked up don't mean we have a scumbag mentality, man. You understand me? Shit just happens, man. You understand me? Shit just happens, man. And you know, and when something happens to us, they put us in such the worst light because they want us to look fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck sometimes when I hear niggas that got busted for this, that. You know, niggas is just trying their best to figure this shit out. You understand me? And sometimes they ain't got their eyes crossing their T's dotted. You understand me? And shit just happen, man. You know, I don't condone anybody getting harmed. I don't condone anybody losing their money. I don't condone anybody getting fucked up. You know, I don't condone. You know, I don't even really like no low character people, man. Especially in my circle. You understand me? You know, I like people high character, people who at the end of the day are trying to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? But you know, in doing the right thing, man, you know, sometimes, you know, the wrong things are being done to get to the point where you're 100% legit, especially with black folks. Especially with black folks, especially with us, because they separate us from everything. And then we have been manipulated and brainwashed for so long that we have been trained to separate and segregate ourselves through slavery, through Willie lynching, you understand me, through all of these different things that has taken place, man. We train our children to denigrate all leadership, all teamwork. You understand? We don't want nobody to say nothing to it. The coach can't say nothing to it. The teacher can't say nothing to us. You understand me? The pastor, because he done bought a goddamn Cadillac, he's got to be a crook because he done bought a Cadillac. You know, fuck Donald Trump. We teach him to fuck the president. You know, we was trained from the very beginning, fuck the police. You understand me? We've been constantly indoctrinated this bullshit. So we do not accept any kind of leadership. And so with us not accepting any kind of leadership, with us not coming together, man, we have to watch the successful group. LGBT community, they done came together. Spanish, they done came together. ARP, these are the people who are successful, who are making moves, man, who will come to you. And the Cubans, man, we can keep on naming, man. These are the groups, the people who have came together for success and who are being successful, man. So, you know, a lot of times, like the earn your leisures and shit like this, man, every now and then it might be a motherfucker get on there they try some slick shit trying to get over the top, man. You know, who has it, man? Who has it, man? You understand me? That doesn't make them bad people. That don't make them bad kids. That don't make them trying to do the wrong thing because, you know, one or two bad, guests they may have had on that may not even misinformed you. He just got fucked up on some old bullshit that he did, you know, and it comes back and it just puts you in a bad light, you know. And so, man, with that being said, man, because some of the guests that Earn Your Leisure had on, they trying to say that they putting scammers on there to scam the people. I get at a thumb, man. I don't believe that. You know, and I give him zero culpability on that. you know, I don't know the niggas, you know, shit. I mean, they cool. I enjoy their show. Yeah, I enjoy the shows that you know, the Antoine Daniels. I enjoy their shows and stuff too. That are trying to, you know what I'm saying, the pocket watchers. I enjoy their shows too. They're trying to diss them. But I think that they have no culpability in that. I think that, you know, they're trying to put people on, even celebrities, even putting celebrities and shit on it, man. These boys are growing, man, and they gonna grow some haters. You understand me? Because they growing. You understand me? You know, they just making moves, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And so now everybody want to call them because they done had a couple guests on their scale. And they may not be as informed as they act like. And I don't think they're as informed as they act like either. But I think they got a good show. I think they got a good platform. And I think that every guest that they have on, that they are gathering information from, that are making them more knowledgeable, whether they were knowledgeable in the beginning or not. And so, you know, with that being said, even me, every show that I do, you understand me, it builds me because every show that I do, I don't just get on here, jabber mouthing. You know, I always try to do some research. I always try to listen to something inspirational. I always try to do a little studying before I get on here so I can be able to present some quality information to y'all each and every time. You understand me? So, you know, I don't just try to get on here just kind of, you know, going off the hip, just get to talking, you know what I'm saying? And then plus I've been studying for years. You understand me? So, you know, that also is is something else that I do. Like we talked yesterday on Monday. I got a Mondays. We talked today Tuesday. So I'm talking about, you know, some of these guys that getting on that has similar platform to me. And I'm gonna be talking about some other T2s. You know, this is it's TA. So, you know, I'm gonna be, you know, on T2s. I'm gonna be dropping some T on some motherfuckers, man. Today is my first day doing this, man. So, you know, I'm kind of talking about some things that are relevant to what I'm doing. And so, with it being relevant to what I'm doing, you know, I'm just dropping the T and giving y'all my opinion on some of these shows, man. Now we got the last guy I'm gonna talk about. His name is O.J. Morrison. O.J. Morrison, you know, he was one of the first to be doing basically what I'm doing, man. And he started these platforms of us getting up here teaching and talking, you know, and trying to develop people, and, you know, and yeah, man, he's one of the first, man. And he really, you know, he's one of the pioneers. And, you know, Jay Morrison, do I believe, I've actually met him before a long time ago when he was first starting, man. And, you know, Jay Morrison, he really not my type of dude. He's not my type of guy, but I mean, he ain't no bad guy in my opinion, my personal opinion. You know, and I don't think he knows. And this is what I think. I don't think he knows nothing that he says he knows, but I do think that I do appreciate and respect him because of the fact that he is one of the first doing what I'm doing. And he's considered one of the pioneers of doing what I'm doing, what I'm trying to develop and do. You know what I'm saying? And he set the blueprint for all of us to do what we're doing. And so, you know, I give reverence to him. I give respect to him because of the fact that he is one of the first to do what we were doing. And whether he knew a lot or he didn't know a lot, you understand, he pioneered it for all of us to be able to do what we're doing today. And not only that, you understand, you know, shoot, he set the platform up for us, and he set the blueprint up for a lot of us to be successful in what we're doing today. So I want to give so whether Jay Morrison was this big real estate guru, or whether that fund was good or not, or whether it was worth a damn or not, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. What I do know is he was what I feel like he was genuine in trying to get it started. He wasn't really, I don't believe that he was trying to get it started, and he didn't mean to be basically the godfather or one of the pioneers. I think he was doing it for himself, and he just set the blueprint, and everybody followed along. You understand me? And now people have improved on what he's done, and he's taken the backlash for what he started, and he got blackballed out for whatever reason. I don't know, but I do. But me personally, you know, I don't think he really knew a goddamn thing that he knew, but I do want to give him reverence. I do want to give him kudos. I do want to give him a lot of love for, you know, starting this teaching movement. You understand me? For getting out here, because back then, when he started the teaching movement, you know, everybody was into the flipping houses. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was getting money doing the flipping houses. Man, the flipping houses game back then was the new dope game back then. I remember it like it was yesterday. You understand? I was flipping houses. Everybody was flipping houses in Atlanta. But he took it to another level. He took it smarter, and he started doing. He put it on the platform. He started teaching it. He made it into a class to teach people how to flip houses and to do shit. So most of us didn't half-ass know what we were doing back then. Anyway, so that wasn't just him. That was all of us. But everybody was getting money because everybody that just was the move to get money back then. But he took it to the next level, and he started teaching it on the different platforms, YouTube, and started doing seminars on the shit. So, it is what it is, man. This is T2's and Man Legacy Moves, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. And so Jay Morrison, he gets a thumbs down, thumbs up, because, I know that back then none of us really knew a goddamn thing. He wasn't the only one by himself, but he did make things. He did start the pavement. He did start the road to success for a lot of successful entrepreneurs right now, teaching courses, doing seminars, doing masterminds, all of this shit that everybody's doing right now, that everybody's popping for. Hell, even he opened the door for me as a teacher, you know what I'm saying? Because I love teaching, you understand me? And so, and I've been teaching, I was teaching in prison, so I've been teaching for a long. I just didn't know how to get in the door to teach, because I didn't want to be no preacher. And I didn't want, and I didn't want to teach tradition. But even if I did want to teach tradition, I couldn't teach traditionally, But I got some other things that I want to teach, like re-entry. I want to teach job skills. I got a lot of other things that I want to teach that I enjoy teaching. So, with that being said, I'm also going to be teaching on this platform too, because like I say, this is the Gas Station Podcast. It's fuel and ground for the mind, body, and soul. My thing ain't so much about, creating a bunch of billionaires. My thing is about creating community, creating good people, man, and creating situations where when we get together, we can be people of good character, and we still can have a bunch of goddamn fun, still have a drink or two, you understand me? But we ain't no scumbags, and we ain't no sorry people, and we ain't no people who are trying to figure out ways to get. We gonna all be able to share together, grow together, build together, and treat each other right. And if I can create a community like that, that's way more better than a bunch of money or ripping people off or scamming people, teaching people how they can make a bunch of zillions of dollars and all of this stuff, man. I'd rather teach people how to be good people, quality people, and to treat each other right. And we're gonna get some money gains, some money tips, because I don't want no bunch of broke ass niggas around me neither. So we're gonna teach people how to be successful as best we possibly can. If you utilize some of the tips, if you actually use them, You understand me? Then you'll benefit from them. And so that's the goal here in the Gas Station Podcast, a fueling ground for the mind, the body, and the soul, man. Make sure y'all tap in, make sure y'all stay in, and make sure that y'all know that, man, we working out of love, man. We working out of Christ, man, and we working out of and we working to build and to shape and mold this community in each and every day. The goal here is for all of us to be better and better and better and better. And we taking the steps up to, you lazy motherfuckers as well, we taking the steps up to the top. We're not taking the elevator because the elevator may be full or it may be out of order or it may stop while we in that motherfucker. And I'm not willing to be in there. And then once we take the steps, guess what? We're gonna be good and exercise. We're gonna be done got us some exercise. We're gonna be in shape when we get up to the top. And then guess what? We didn't miss no steps. So ain't nothing that's gonna trick us back down the stairs once we get up to the top, because we did the process. We went through the process that got us to the top. And then last but not least, make sure that all of y'all got your 3 W's today. Make sure you got your 30 minutes of word. Make sure you got your 30 minutes of workout. I'm finna go get mine now since I done got the podcast done. I'm finna go get me 30-minute workout. And then also make sure, well, y'all just, if you stayed in and tuned in the whole show, you got your 30 minutes of wisdom today, man. You know what I'm saying? It's T Tuesdays, man. We just dropping the tea, man. You know, I'm just telling you how I feel about a few people, man, that's in the same industry that I am. I'm beginning in the industry, but they've been in the industry for a long time. You understand me? But you know, with that being said, you know that we got to instruct, we got to build, and we got to make people better, man. You understand me? So, you know, with that being said, man, make sure y'all tap in, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all like this channel, and make sure y'all stay in the community gas station. I hope y'all got filled up. I hope this helped y'all, and I hope y'all make y'all think about character moves and how we move. It's the Gas Station Podcast, and we out. What's up, Roosevelt? What's up, Art? I'll see y'all in the building.